Not sure about it. Are we ready? There you go. That's the stuff. That's the theater side, you know? Cool, then let's start. So first of all, my name is Job. I'm a sales and marketing consultant in the B2B. And overall, a big thanks to Digital Marketing Tribe and a big thanks to all of you right here that you're here and that you're giving me and giving yourself the time to learn, giving yourself the time to see what I have to say and see what you all can integrate in this presentation, because it's not about me, it's about all of us and how we can be beneficial for each other here. What did I did? Who is this blue screen here? No. What did I did? Well, first of all, I'm from origin not even a really commercial kind of guy. I finished theater school 3 years ago. 3 years ago. I finished theater school 3 years, so officially I'm an actor. You don't say, but I am. There I was with a big bass guitar and a party hat on my face. And I thought theater for also a couple of years. So I was a teacher for a while, and even last year I made like 3 theater plays. So that's a bit about me. And I sold dog food on markets and all kinds of events. It's really funny because then you're standing there and all kinds of people are passing by and you're the whole day, do you have a dog? Do you have a dog? And just talking about dogs and trying to sell them a subscription on some type of high-end dog food. And I can tell you get a lot of no's there and it's really fun. I did a lot of SDR, cold calling in between. And like I said, right now I'm selling marketing software in the B2B as a sales and marketing consultant, fully commission-based as a freelancer. So if I don't make my sales, I don't get my money. So I need to make my sales, and there's some type of urgency for myself there. And that's also what I really like about it, because in a way, it's just a game. And everything is just a game, and you need to like playing it. Results, I've been in sales not even that long. It's just like 1.5 to 2 years right now. I sold about 134 software deals in that 1.5 to 2 year, created over 1K to 150K in revenue in the B2B, sold 184 dog food deals, like dog food subscription, and I an estimated revenue of like 70K in the B2C. Then like roughly 60 deals all around doing cold calling, SDR, all kinds of things, and roughly created between like 30K in revenue. So that makes a total of 378 deals in 1.5 to 2 years, and I created revenue for multiple companies of 225K, estimated, of course. I had over 4,000 sales conversations in a way right now, and met over 600 plus entrepreneurs. So that's the knowledge I'm having here with me right now, and that's the knowledge I want to share with you and see how we can all benefit from it. The goal, it's me selling hot sauce on the market there. So literally with the right tactics, with the right approach, you can sell anything. To give you concrete structures and techniques on how to deal with a conversation, how to be with people, and everything around it. Let you build better relationships with your clients, have more effective conversations, and have more control over the results that you're getting. Are we ready?
Yes. Yes.
Not sure about it. Are we ready? Yes. There you go. That's the stuff. That's the theater side, you know? So the topics. First of all, what is sales? Setting frame, understanding value, conversational structure, taking the lead, asking questions, and 3 tools I personally use all the time, or ways of asking questions. Client management, and who are you? What is sales? Sales is the exchange of value. The more valuable you are, the more you will sell. Sales is communication, and everything is sales. Right now, I'm also in a way selling to you. I'm selling my knowledge. I'm selling that you buy what I'm saying. But you also have a lot of non-selling professions. A teacher, for example, needs to sell their knowledge. We all know that one teacher that just hooks you to their lips and you're listening like crazy. That's a non-selling profession, but like hell, that's a salesperson. Like I said, a teacher, non-selling sales profession. A waiter, again, it's a sales job. When the waiter comes by and looks really grumpy and here's your drink, fuck off. No, you don't like that waiter, but when the waiter comes along and has a nice smile, repeats your order or whatsoever, You're more likely to give them a tip. If they give you a good experience, if you connect well with them, you're more likely to give them something else. Also curious, like what are more non-selling or sales professions that we would not really think about? Shoot, hairdresser. Definitely. Some people like it if they talk, some people hate it. You have literally silent hairdress salons. So people like that shit. More. Musicians. They sell their music to you. There you go. If you don't like the music, you're not sold on it. Something else.
Politicians, bankers.
Politicians are major salespeople. They need to get a whole country on your side. That's sales, bro. What else? Bankers. Yeah, I mean, you could go to another bank, right? You could go to another bank. Sometimes they sell you on having an funded account for their stocks, or they're just making money off you. It's a nurse. Well, do you like to be treated by a bad nurse? It's a sales profession. It's not about you. Sales is not about you. When we're selling something, people like to talk a lot about the product, like to talk a lot about themselves or whatsoever. It does not matter. People don't care about you. People like to say, what's in it for me? The most used word in the world, literally, is I. It's crazy, right? The most used word is I. Why? Because people like to talk about themselves. You must have the right intentions when you're on a sales call. You know you are providing value to that person. That's the right intention. If you're just, I'm gonna buy my shit, and then it's all good because I get my commission and I can go home and pet my dog, that's not a right way to sell. You must have right intentions. Why? Because people feel it when you're not pure. People feel it in their communication style. People feel it in how you approach them. If you're not genuine, if you literally don't care about that person at all, I mean, probably you could sell, but I think you also have a heart of stone. Care more about the clients than they care about themselves. If you know you are helping them and you know it to your core because you know you are selling a good product, you know your client is better off buying your thing. If you care more about them than they even care about themselves and you really want to help them and you really want to be genuine about that, they're going to buy from you. Because, and of course, I don't close all my deals, just to be clear here. But they're gonna buy from you if you really care about them. And it's okay to really have a pity when you don't close a sale. Why? That means you cared about that person, you cared about their results. If you believe in what you're selling, that's one thing, of course, then this one can resonate with you because you're helping someone. You're not doing it for yourself. It's not about you, it's about them. So to put it in one phrase, sales is helping through the exchange of value by connecting through conversation. Sales is talking, and it's also listening, of course. It's more listening than talking, but we'll come to that later. Setting frame. Did you know a moment where your expectations were not met and you were disappointed? A movie. When they made a really good trailer about it and you're really hooked, and then you saw the movie and then you think like, fuck. That was a waste of my time. Well, at least Quentin Tarantino made it, so it's better. But, you know, when your expectations are not met, you get disappointed. And that's what setting frame is about, at least the way I use it. Setting frame is giving your client the right expectations. You give them some kind of certainty. We're all humans. We all want some kind of certainty in our lives. It's one of our basic human needs that we have. And when you're setting frame, you're giving certainty. People have the psychological need for certainty. Then they know what is coming and it will make them feel more safer. When they're feeling more safer, they will open up better. You can have a better conversation. You can connect better. Well, you get the point. So setting frame is in that way really important because you're setting the right expectations. But how do we create that? I personally always use an agenda setting. Always, just in the beginning of the call. Why? Because then you set the expectations for the call and they know what to expect from it. They know what they will get. They know how it will go. And you can be open about it. Because in the end, they also know at the end they're going to buy something or not, or you're going to have a follow-up. But they will know that if they're interested or not. So how I personally do it? What we're going to discuss will be the following. Where you are right now, what's your point A? What are your biggest roadblocks, your biggest challenges? What is your point B? Where do you want to go to? Then we're going to dive into a strategy. What do you need to do to get there? Not why you need to do it, no, what you need to do. Because what you need to do leads to action, and action leads to results. And at least I'm here to get you some results. I don't know about you. And if it's the right fit, if it all fits well, if you believe in the strategy, if you believe in the thing that we're discussing here right now, I can make you an offer. If not, I will shut up. Why? Because we know it won't be a right fit. If the person does not even believe in the strategy you're doing, why in the hell would you make an offer? That does not make any sense. But that's also about understanding value. What is value? I like to define words because that makes it more easy to understand. Value is time spent well, when your expectations are met, when the movie was good that you went to, when the nurse was nice to you. That's valuable. That's a valuable experience. Your time is spent well. Time is the thing every entrepreneur lacks. Everyone. I never ever met an entrepreneur who has enough time. Never. But time is a thing everyone lacks. Why? We only have 24 hours in one day. Elon Musk has 24 hours. You and I, we all have 24 hours. So our time is valuable. We only can spend it once. But it's vice versa. So it needs to be valuable for them, but it also needs to be valuable for you. If you don't spend your time well with the right person, it's wasted time. And in my case, because I live on commission fully, if I spend my time on the wrong person, I will feel it in my wallet. And at least that's not what you want. So make their time valuable, make their time spent well, but also be curious if you spend your own time well. Because if you don't spend it on the right thing or on the right person, it sucks. Your goal? Take their time seriously, just as serious as you would take your own time. Be valuable for your client. So create a proposition of value in the call. So at least they spend their time well. At least you give something. What's in it for them? You know what's in it for you because you want them to buy your product or service or good. But what's in it for them to be there? Give them something free. The law of reciprocity or reprocrastinate, I hate that word, is a norm that states people are obligated to give you back to others in the form of a behavior, gift, or service if they have received first. Robert Cialdini, great guy. Don't know him personally, but love his work. If you're on a date and you're with a nice girl and you buy them a cup of coffee first, the girl is more obligated to you in the end of the date to kiss at a certain point, to maybe hug a bit better, because why? You gave them something. It's a psychological thing. So you're all going to be dating experts after this sales talk as well, because that's also kind of communication. But if you give someone something, you feel obligated to do something back. You can take the two extremes, but in the essence, it's really that simple. Conversation structures. I personally cut the conversation into phases. It makes it more easy for me, so I know where I am in the conversation, but it's also more easy for them because you set the right expectations in the beginning of the call, so they know what they're up to. They know what to expect. I do that personally by creating a gap. There are a lot of salespeople here, so I think most of you will know what creating a gap means. We're still going to dive into it. Phases of the conversation. Preparation. The most important thing of a sales call is the preparation that you do. What do you know about that person? What do you know about their life? What do you know about their client? What do you know about what they're working on? What do you know? If you prepare well, things will be easier. I worked days on this presentation. That's why I'm not really nervous for standing here in front of you. Why? Because I know I put my ass off to at least give you some value here. How do you show up? If you are nervous, you are underprepared. Again, when you go on a date, that's it. Who will you think have the highest possibility of have a positive outcome on that date? The guy who just is smelly and not even dressed up well, smells like alcohol or whatsoever in the extreme part, or the guy who dresses well, planned out everything, made a reservation up front, and sent the whole route for you out to walk together. Even when he's coming to your house, and if your parents are home or whatsoever, depending on your situation, of course, he knows something about your dad. Hey, you're a construction worker, right? That's cool. 3 years in that company, great. Then the dad also thinks, hey, what a great guy, he put some effort in me. And that's the thing, it's about showing effort. It's about showing that you care. Because we care more about the clients than they care about themselves. So prepare, just prepare, know what you're up to. And then you have your opening. The first 7 seconds are the one that counts the most because those are the 7 seconds that they form a first impression about you. If you prepare right and I say, hey Michael, how you doing? I saw you had a really busy schedule. At least that's what you're saying on your LinkedIn. Don't know if it's true, but you're doing good work, man. How are you doing? That's way different than, hey Michael, how are you doing? Good? Fair enough. It showed that I put some effort in it. Hey, how are you doing, Connor? I saw you're making websites. That's great. Also looked at your portfolio. You made some good progress there, man. Even though the first website you made was kind of shaky, but yeah, I see you're improving. That's good to know. So how are you doing, Connor? You see, it's different. When you prepare to talk to the person in the right way, the first 7 seconds, sold, because you know what to talk about. Then we go to discovery, the magical phase. Investigating and develop needs. But how do you do it? There you go. Creating a gap. What is their current state? I told it in the agenda setting. What's your point A? What's your desired state? What's your point B? They know we're going to talk about that. So they will be more open because they have expectations that will be met. Current state. Every problem that they have, everything that they experience that's not going good. No pain, no game. No strategy. Oh, I don't know what to do. No leads. God damn, my product is so awesome. It's all about me. No, nobody cares. But nobody will buy it from me because I don't have any leads to talk to. Low conversion. How can this website not convert? I put so much effort in it. You put effort in, but the client for sure does not like it. Pain drives change. That's the thing. If they don't experience pain, they don't know they need to change. If you like the clothes you're wearing, at least I do, you're not gonna buy new clothes because your closet is already full. At least for most men, it worked that way. I don't know about women. The better you know the pain, the more you will sell. The better you know your client, the more you will sell. It's not about you, it's about them. And you will hear me say it a dozen times today. Desired state. Who has a why to live for can bear almost any how. To quote Nietzsche. I want to be financially free. Well, what does that mean to you? This, and this. Oh, cool. Now we know that. Why is that important to you? There you go. Freedom of time and location. I want the business to run well, so I have the legacy that I leave behind. I want something. What is the essence of their desired state? So not only what is it, but also why do they want that? Why is it important for them? But how to create such a gap? Asking questions, open-ended questions to be specifically. Ask questions. When you go to the doctor, and your back really hurts. And when you're there, the doctor says, oh, doctor, my back really hurts. And he's like, here's your medicine, bro. Good day. Bye. Do you feel heard? Do you know the medicine's going to work? What if it's the wrong one? You don't feel heard when you go to the doctor and it's like, hey, bro, here's your medicine. Cool. And now what? You don't trust him. Ask questions. You can only help if you know what's going on. If you know what's going on in their current state, if you know what's going on in their desired state, why? What's their motivation? He who has a strong why can bury almost any how. Get a proper diagnosis. If the doctor asks you, oh, for how long did you have this pain? Did you do something? Did your dog pull your arm out? Or whatsoever? Then he said, oh, it's probably this. Well, this medication would work for you. And maybe it's the same medication that he wouldn't give anyway. But you won't have that weird feeling about, wow, why did he give this medication? I don't understand. No, you feel heard. You feel like the one cares about you. You feel like he really wants to solve your problem. So, create a gap and diagnose their current and desired situation properly. Make notes. Literally, make notes. If you don't make notes during your calls, I don't know what you're doing there. Literally, make notes. I always have a notebook in front of me, and I literally stay down sometimes, current situation, desired situation, and just write down in 2 columns what they're saying. then you have it right in front of you. And they see you making notes. They see you care about them. Why wouldn't you wouldn't care about them if you're not making notes. So make notes during a call. Presentation and demonstration. Most salespeople specifically, like to talk. I see a grin there, you know it's true. Kids, keep it stupid simple. Keep it stupid simple. There you go. Keep it stupid simple. Keep it stupid simple. Why? If they don't understand what you're saying, why would they buy from you? They don't know what they're buying. That's crazy. Just keep it stupid simple. Then, when you know how to explain what you're doing simply, I think it was Einstein who said, like, if you cannot explain it simply, you do not understand it well enough. It's the same here. Keep it stupid simple. Tailor their solution. And here comes the manipulation part. What does that mean? It means you know what their current state is. You know their pain points. You know their problems. You know their desired state. And you can explain stupid simple how your solution can get them from point 1, point A, to point B. If you just keep it simple, if you bridge that gap with your product, service, or good, you create a strategy without them even knowing buying your product. Let them sell themselves. In the end, before you even ask for the close, do you believe this would work for you? Do you believe this strategy, the thing that we pointed out, the thing that we talked an hour about, would work for you? Yes? Why? And that's what makes it fun. When you ask why they believe it's working for them, you don't have to sell, they start selling to you. Oh, I think this is really great because then I finally can get leads. Yeah, I think my website is great then. And when my website is great, the conversion will be higher. People think I will be more professional. And yes, I will get to more leads, to get more money, to get financially independent and be more free. You let them sell themselves to you. After you kept it stupid simple, tailored their solution to their needs, and let them sell themselves to you. And then you ask for the close. The magical moment. Close the deal. The deal is only closed when they signed a contract. The deal is only closed when they signed a contract. Yeah, but he's gonna pay tomorrow. Sure. No, but he needed to talk to his sister, but he said she will be fine. Okay, cool. How did that turn out? The deal is only closed when the contract is signed. And last time I checked, I still couldn't read any minds. And I don't know if any of you guys could do that, because that would be great. And please teach me, because I want to learn how to do that. It sounds really amazing. But if you don't ask for the close, if you don't ask in general, you don't know. It's an assumption. If you don't ask, people will never know if it's true or not. If you don't ask, so, you believe in the strategy, right? Because of X, Y, and Z. Yeah, I believe in that. Cool. How should we proceed from here? Should we work together then? Ask for it, say it. So, you prepare, you open, you have a bit of chit-chat in the beginning, you do your discovery, you create the gap and diagnose the current and desired state properly by asking questions. In your presentation, you keep it stupid simple, you tailor their solution, and you let them sell themselves to you. Makes it way more fun though. Then you close the deal by asking if they want to proceed from here. By asking, so should we go then? Is that a yes? Cool, then let's go. Let's get the paperwork done. That's it. And now, what do you think is the most important part of this whole structure? I don't bite. Come on, you can show your hand. It's fine.
Preparation? I think it's close to you.
First of all, it's preparation. If you don't prepare properly, you know you're going to be fucked. Then it's discovery, because you need to know what's going on. And what you're saying totally sets down with preparation, because if you prepare well, you will feel more better in the call. You will feel more confident. So that's also true. Still good?
Yes.
Come on, that's a bit of a bummer on how you're saying it. Still good? Yes. There you go. Come on. It's still funny, right?